Bridge class is an open entry, open exit class for reading, writing, and math for students that scored just below the cut score for college level work. And it's the only one of its kind in the state of Florida at this moment.
After I took the CPT, I learned about the Bridge course, and she told me that you can get it done within 8 weeks. It takes a lot of motivation and determination, and that kind of like stopped me a little bit because I have other responsibilities that require my attention, my full attention. But, you know, I realized that it would help me in the long run, so I went into it.
The class consisted of, I think, 2 websites and a book. The 2 websites really, one website goes along with the book and the other website is Angel, which is the college course to give you all your tests and stuff like that. With the online course that went with the book, it was showing you the exercises of what you needed to do. And you also had the book in front of you to where you could work on it. And it was more of a work at your own pace class rather than, hey look, you know, this is what you have to get done this week, this is what you have to get done this week. The sooner you got everything done, the sooner you got out of class. You know, it freed up a lot of time for me to go back to work.
Well, when I first entered the class, she made us take this little assessment, and it tells you your strengths and weaknesses. And my weaknesses were the implied main idea, you know, well, basically that's it. I would always get those wrong on tests, basically, and they would have a lot of those questions on the test. Yep. Well, my ego was hurt. I mean, I'm an avid reader. I read all the time, basically, mostly fiction. And, you know, I was mad for a little bit, but then I had to sit back and think, well, basically all through high school, I wasn't really learning or gaining the skills I really needed. So that's when I had an optimistic look on it. You know, maybe I can learn from this and gain.
I didn't really get into books until 2 years ago, something like that, and I did books. In 2006, I took the longer version of this course, which was 0002, and I was not ready for college.
Bridge classes need a special kind of teacher, not one who's emphasizing the negative aspects of a student so much, but more the positive aspects, the side of a student that is going to shine. You don't want to take a student and say, well, you're in a remedial class. They're already feeling badly enough about being in a class where they have to take time to get up to college level, and they're probably surprised they're not at college level. But in this particular kind of class, I think you have to be more of a coach. You have to have a sense of humor. You have to really connect with your students because you know they have so many positive abilities, and you want to lead with that. It would be like a coach of a sports team. You want to praise your athletes or students in this case for the great things that they can do, and just say, hey, we have a couple of little things that we have to brush up on. Then you're going to be soaring after that. You're going to be taking off in your college life and for the rest of your life.
With Patricia, it really worked well for me because a couple of tests I didn't really do good on online. So she gave me a written-based test to help me out, you know, to actually see the problems on a piece of paper. And I ended up, you know, acing the test on a piece of paper. And she was really good about giving you as many chances as you needed to continue on to get the grade that you wanted. That was her big spiel throughout the class was, as long as you want to work for it, she'll give you as many tries as you need to get the grade that you want to pass with.
She was very encouraging. She was there. She had, after class, like studying time. And also my other classmates, they would, we would get together and do work together. You know, it was very refreshing. They wanted you to learn, they wanted you to move forward.
I think the type of student that really is successful in a class like this is obviously dedicated. They have to be extremely motivated. They have to be willing to work more than just the actual assignment. We had a lot of students that were in this class that would approach and ask if it was okay to move on to the next chapter or the next assignment, and they wanted to get out of the class very quickly.
If you want to succeed in the course and in college, this course will definitely prepare you for that because college is all on you. If you want to succeed, it's all on you in college. You know, you got to take the time out to go to the professor and talk with them about what you need help with. You need to take time out and either, if you don't have a computer at your house, come to the Commons and do your homework that you need done. Arrive at class a little bit early, you know. some professors here are, 5-10 minutes early so you can actually talk with them a little bit about what needs to be talked about. They have plenty of tutors, they have an excess of them that you can come here and talk with.
It's all about your own time. You have to put the work and the effort into it. If not, then nothing's going to get done. It's all up to you. And this class really helped me to get ready for college, because it's all about what you want to do. No one's pushing you to do it. You have to be about it.
It definitely brings out, I think, the best in a student, and it actually, as Ramsey discussed, I think it helps students kind of grow up a little bit and mature a lot faster than it would if you were just taking a normal 16-week class.
If you want to pass the bridge course, you got to do it. The teacher's not going to, come on, let's hold your hand and get you through this. This isn't high school anymore. It's definitely going to be all on you.
And for students wanting to take the bridge course, I would say go for it. It's time friendly, it's at your own pace, and it's really up to you what you get out of it. It's what you make of it.